Alright, so I'm doing this video again because I lost the first video. And I wish I could when I record this shit, I wish I could make my voice louder on this shit. Like make my voice louder so I can really hear myself and shit. But I'm just ready to go in on this video right now. I'm ready to do it. This is time. Sometimes videos you just ready to do it when you're ready to do it. And I'm ready to do it. I'm on the way to the mall just to fuck around. I don't really got my money to do it just to fuck around. I got money, but I don't got my own money. You feel me? Get in. Yeah, use the window shopper. At the Mercedes-Benz lot, trying to get a test drive. And use window shopper. Every time I ride by. Yeah, so I want to talk about car payments and why I never done it, why I never did a car payment, why I don't even have my own car. Yeah, man. I pay the insurance on this one, and me and Mom's had a car, but the shit got told her when she got hit because somebody ran a red light, and now she got this car, so I guess I don't really have my own shit right now. So it's like, I'm gonna tell why, like, I don't fuck with car payments and shit, and why I'm not. And I'm gonna say why people do fuck with them, because I understand why they do fuck with them, but it's more bad shit with it than good shit. You know what I'm saying? So, how can I kick this off? Because I was going in last time. They got tape on the back of their plastic on the back of their shit, huh? I ain't gonna film it. About to knock their whole back window out. I ain't gonna film it, but I could film it. They got tape on that shit. Tape on my back got me sticking to a trap. You know? Now, did what it is. I killed it last time. I gotta record this shit again. I'm mad. I killed this shit last time. I killed this fucking video last time. I hit niggas in the dome with this shit. I hit them with a knowledge bomb. Well, first of all, I'm gonna say this. I might scramble. First, I'm gonna say this. I've never done a car payment. I've had the money, I was getting $800 a week and shit. I had the money to pay on the car and shit. I've never done a car payment. One reason is because I'm terrified of potential debt, especially a lot of debt. Right now, I'm never usually in debt. When I went to school, when I went to Augusta Technical College, I was on Pell Grant. That's a grant they give you. That's a little grant they give you when you can't afford to go to college because it's too much money. So they say, we'll pay for your college, just going there and pass and shit. And I appreciate that. And I wish I would have took it more serious. But when I was like fucking around and failing them graphic design classes and shit, had to change my program from graphic design. I mean, from computer programming to graphic design. Computer programming was too hard. I was trying to get this job at Walmart, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking work at Walmart. I heard they make good money. I'm done with this shit. I'm just gonna be a working class man. I'm just gonna work at Walmart. Like, fuck it. So I was like, fuck that shit, man. I was like, fuck that shit. So, I'm scared of potential debt. Right now, because I got $21,000, they paid me $21,000 in unemployment. I have to pay I had to pay like $2,300 back. But since 10,200 of the taxes on your unemployment became untaxable, they cut it down to like $1,300. So I'm gonna pay that shit. Whatever, I ain't thinking about it right now. I haven't got a letter from the IRS yet, but I'm gonna pay that shit. I owe IRS like $2 something. I owe Georgia like $800 something. So that's all I owe right now, and that's cool. You know, it's people that owe. It's people that owe like $80,000 student loan debt. They owe on their car loan. They owe for their car. They paying on the car. You know what I'm saying? They owe this shit, right? I just owe $1,000 or whatever. You know, about $1,300. I owe about $1,300. But a car, the thing about paying on a car, and I suggest you just get an older car. And people might think that when you get an older car, you got to work on it more. But man, no, you got to go from money to money. Paying on a car, first of all, okay, I'm getting this information from, I got this information from YouTube. Watch Dave Ramsey videos and shit. I'm not regurgitating, I'm not taking any whole shit. So I got my point of view and shit like that and everything like that, right? So I seen this shit. The average car payment on a new car is $550 a month. You know, how many people got jobs where they can pay that every month comfortably? Now, mind you this. The average, let's say you paying on a new car. The average payment on a new car is $550 a month if you don't put good money down. Okay. If you don't put good money down. I've been learning a lot about this shit, right? You know. So $550. Now, that don't include insurance. That don't include any little maintenance I might have to come with the car. I just wanted to get with the car. Okay. That don't include none of that shit. So, you gotta have full coverage on a car you pay on. And men's insurance is high because they feel like men are reckless. And I've been in my little faux pas on the road, so my shit might be a little higher anyway. But I think that shit went off my, it's on my record still, but I think they don't count it against me no more because it was like years ago. So, but they got nothing to do with it though. Why did I mention that? They got nothing to do with it. Okay. So on average, I get to the mall, get out this motherfucking rain and shit. On average, it's $550. You probably looking at $550 plus $200 for your insurance, bro, as a man. For full coverage insurance. That got collateral in there, uninsured motorists, and they'll fix your fucking car if anything goes wrong, you know. And I know why they make you have full coverage on the car you pay on, because this is my point about paying on the car. It's not your car. It feel like it's your car because you pay for it. It feel like it's your car. And I'm not shitting nobody that pay on their motherfucking car. It's your car. Well, it's really not your car. I don't think it's yours if somebody, it's not yours if somebody could take it. You know, if somebody is authorized to take your item because you're not paying on it, first of all, it's not yours because you're paying on it. Second of all, if somebody becomes authorized to take your belonging, which is the car, because you're not paying on it, It's not yours. It feel like yours because it's like, to me, it's like paying to borrow. To me, it's like paying to borrow. You're paying to borrow the car. You've been borrowing it for a long time, man. It's like a neighbor, right? It's like a neighbor. Like, you borrowed his fucking. You borrowed his You borrowed the neighbor's fucking. You borrowed the neighbor's fucking soup pan, right? You borrowed the neighbor's soup pan. Okay. He ain't thinking about the fucking soup pan. Your neighbor ain't thinking about the fucking soup pan. He ain't ate soup in a fucking while. Like, he don't care. You end up having a soup pan, like, for like a year. Like, you might never gotta give that soup pan back. But it ain't your soup pan, because he bought it and let you hold it and you've been keeping it. You know? And okay, you can say, well, he's not paying to use a soup pan. If he was paying to use a soup pan, it's not your soup pan. He can come back and say, you missed the payment on this soup pan. So it ain't your fucking soup pan. You know? I should have turned right there. In there, doing a turn. It ain't your motherfucking soup pan, right? So, I hope that wasn't a dumb comparison. Maybe it was, but you get the fuck I'm saying, man. He let you borrow it. Like, I don't care if you pay to borrow. Hey, bro, I'll pay you for that big ass pan in your house. Me and my family, man, we've been cooking soup. We've been cooking some good ass soup. I'll pay you for that, to use that fat ass pan in your house. You know. Nigga might feel like, why I gotta rain, Lord? Why I gotta rain right now, Lord? Better look, boy. No more going back to court, boy. Better look what the fuck you doing, boy. You feel me? It's just paying to like, to lease. Like, it ain't like owning. But it feel like it's your car. But you paying to drive that fly ass car that you pay on. You're paying to drive it. So I'm not shaming you. You have your own shit you drive around in that you can get in and go where the fuck you want. And I don't. Even though my mom let me drive, I pay the insurance on this bitch. And I get most of the car repairs. Or sometimes we'll go half. Even though mom's let me, like, she like, fuck it, you drive it, you know. She don't like to drive that fucking much. So I drive it most of the time. You feel me? So it's like, I'm almost hearing shit. What that is? Is that Dillard's? It look like Dillard's. I ain't buying no more outfits, dog. I ain't buying no more outfits, man. Might be Macy's. That might be a Macy's. I don't know what it is. It look like Macy's. I don't fucking know what that is. It look like Macy's. Commercial vehicles only. Okay. What are you doing? Oh, God damn it. Where the fuck? Am I in the front? I don't want to be in the fucking front. You should never sat in the fucking front. Oh, you're in the front. Oh, this is the front. I want to be in the fucking front. It's the front. It's the front of the mall, dog. I'm at the mall for real. I'm at the mall for real. I'm at the mall for real. It's Friday, baby. Shit, but I do want to go to the food court and eat some shit, man. I ain't gonna fucking lie to you. Let me whisper in your ear again. I ain't gonna lie. It look a little different though. I don't think that is the front. I don't think that's the front, the fucking front. Is that Dillard's? I ain't going to motherfucking Dillard's. Sponge. You get the sponge. You can get the sponge. Do the sponge, and do the sponge. This ain't the front, bro. This ain't the front. Where the Chick-fil-A drive-thru at? It's the back of the mall. So I said. But you know how I said all your jewelry looked like it came out the middle of the mall. Damn, Jeezy, you did that nigga dirty. Little Eskimo, man, little nigga use a snow cone. Ain't like you wrote pocketbook, boy, go home. 100 carats a set. My motherfucking ears ain't forgave me yet. You're 6 years behind me. I got the streets drunk, you're 6 beers behind me. Murdered them on black tea, killed them on ice. Nigga, my biggest fan. Don't he sound just like me? I ain't gonna do that, man. I don't get into that shit. But how I get the fuck up out of here, man? Put up. It's raining hoes. Hallelujah, it's raining hoes. Yeah, hoes. And she wanna hit the mall. She wanna eat my balls. It's raining hoes. Hallelujah, it's raining hoes. Yeah, hoes. Tell you a secret, bitch. And you better keep it, bitch. Alright. Why am I going in fucking Macy's? I ain't going to Macy's. Hold up, man. Hey, I really hit the mall. I really ride tall. I love in my truck and I can pictures out the wall. Now, this the part I like to go in right here, right by the crab de jour. But I can't even eat crab, but it ain't about the crab, it's about... Damn, look at... Every time you come to the mall, you see these kind of females, man. That just look so good, man. Every time you come to the mall, man. Look at her, she got hips. Damn! Is that Macy's? Back of the mall. Show you how to ball. Alright, back to the... Fuck, man. Okay. It feels like it's yours, it ain't yours. If it was yours, nobody could come fucking take it. They authorized to take your shit where you don't pay the motherfucking payment. And I'm scared I'm gonna start paying on a car. And I can pay on it. I can be able to pay on it for like 2 fucking years. But I'm paying on the car in the span of 5 years. And now I done lost my job. Because maybe somebody did something fucking stupid. Maybe a bitch lied and said I harassed her and lied about it. You know, maybe a bitch lied on me. You know. No, I ain't parking there. He parked fucked up. I'm not gonna park over there with him. Maybe a bitch lied on me and said I harassed her or some shit. Because some niggas do get lied on about harassing bitches, but some niggas do harass bitches, man. You know, so that's sad, but you know, they do harass them. So let's say I get a lot on my shit like that, right? And I lose my job and shit and everything. Boom, boom, boom. I done put 2 years of papers into this motherfucking car. Now I can't keep this shit no more because of a situation I ran into. Let's say I couldn't work no more, and they didn't want to give me my fucking like benefits and shit or whatever. Or let's say some shit happened where you can't work. They give you 3 months to pay on the motherfucking car, and you don't have the money. They come take your shit. That's 2 years of your payments down the drain. So I'm scared of that shit, man, because nothing ain't motherfucking guaranteed, man. It's like when you go get a car and say I'm gonna pay on this shit for 5 months. It's like you saying, I know I'm gonna have a stream of income to pay on this fucking car for 5 months. And you don't know. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. But this leads me to the reason why people do pay on cars, because for reason I see, when my mom's had her situation, where that person ran the light and totaled that motherfucking car, we were actually able to get a rental car because it was other person's fault. All the shit I've been through on the road, it been my fault, but she got hit, it was the other person's fault. We was actually able to get a rental car for that car. It took like a week. We got a rental car. We got a 2019 Ford Fiesta, and I think it was 2020 at the time. We got like a fucking, so pretty much like a new car, some shit like that. Or it was like we might have got a 2019. And I'm in the motherfucker, so I get to drive a new car, right? I get to drive a new car for the first time and see how that feel. It was a Ford Fiesta 2019. It wasn't like a dude car. It wasn't like a big guy car, like a fucking Corvette Camaro or some shit, or like a what's some cool guy cars? Let's see, like a Lexus. Well, that's a cool unisex car, like a Lexus or a fucking Cadillac or some shit. It wasn't the Mustangs. Ooh, the Mustangs is sweet. The Mustangs is lit. It wasn't like no fucking cool fucking dude car, but it was a new motherfucking car. You knew it wasn't gonna break down. You knew the bitch was gonna crank. Everything in that bitch worked. Don't need no work on it. So I was liking that. I was liking getting up in that jank. Got automatic lights. You ain't gotta turn the motherfucking lights on. It turn the lights on for you. You know, I was loving that shit. The day we had it for a week. So they give it to you until you make a deal with the person about the money. So my mom's had got the dude up high as he was gonna go, which wasn't a lot. We had a 1999 Mitsubishi, which they won't give us a lot for it. It was only $1,500 for the motherfucking Blue Book value, and that's because they thought the car was in mint condition. The car was not in mint condition before we got totaled. Okay, it didn't even look totaled. It just like it had like a couple dents. It didn't even fucking look totaled. My mom was happy as shit because it got motherfucking totaled. And she was happy as shit. So I was upset because I'm like, I wanted that car now, so I wouldn't have to fucking ride the bus and shit. So I had to ride the bus. And one time I went to work and it was raining and I had on my shoes. My feet was freezing, man. I was going to work. My feet was fucking freezing, killing me, man. So I went through that. The rental car was nice. On the day we were supposed to give it back, Mom's like, knew I liked it so much, she got me 3 more days and had me pay for the shit. I paid $100 and had the car for 3 more days. And then we had to take it back, had to go get it washed, full of gas, take up, get it washed, and take it back. Because you got to take it back with gas, full gas tank, and wash. So it was dope. So people pay on cars for that feeling. People pay on cars for that feeling. For the reliability feeling of driving something reliable. But I say, you pay your car payment every month, not including insurance, not including that. That's guaranteed monthly. They don't skip. You can't skip a month. That's guaranteed. That's 12 slots a month you pay your motherfucking car. I say you can turn the old raggedy car reliable with the money you pay on payments. With the money you pay on payments, you can turn an old raggedy car to Alexa. And like, that's my whole fucking thing. So this is my thing about old cars shit. What they say, for the reliability. I'm like, is it worth the reliability for the stresses that vehicle put on your account? Is it worth the reliability? It look like it is, because probably most of the world pay car payments, but a lot of people are sheep, man. And like I said, you got your own shit to drive. That's great. You got your fly shit. You got your digital dash. But is it worth it? Is it worth it really? You know what I'm saying? Because if you balling like that, me now making the money I make, right? That payment, the shit I do, the money I spend on things to enjoy myself, I don't get all my finances and shit, whatever. I'm not doing crazy good. I'm a little cook or whatever. The money I spend money on to enjoy myself out here and do what I do to enjoy myself, like going out to eat, buying things I need. Like I just bought I bought a TV. I bought a TV stand. I bought a Samsung HD TV, like Crystal HD TV. I bought a bed. I bought, but that's just shit you need, right? Me and moms would have on the dryer. Me and moms would have on the washing machine. You know what I'm saying? That's just shit you need. But the shit, like I go out to eat. Sometimes I might take female friends out. And some niggas pay females for services, whatever. It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Grown. I ain't gonna say I never done it. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. I ain't gonna say I never done it. I ain't gonna say I don't still do it. But it's like, I'm trying to get out of there. That's why I'm trying to have like a real fucking relationship, a real dating life. Trying to get out of that shit for real. But, once again, saying too much. That would put a fucking damper on my whole shit. Like, I would have to ask myself, dude, do you want to just drive a nice car? Like, you'll have your own car. It's not your car, but you get what I'm saying. But I guess it's yours as long as you pay for it. You'll have your own car to drive as long as you pay for it. It'll be nice. You won't have to ask mom if she gonna use the car so you can go somewhere. You won't be doing the sharing thing. And, it'll be fucking like, you'll have independence and you can just go whenever you want. And you wouldn't have to ask her to go to fucking Aiken. You can just go to Aiken. It's your shit. So, it's like, is all that worth? I had to ask myself, if you work, put it this way. Put it this motherfucking way, bro. If you don't make $15 a motherfucking hour, right? If you don't make $15 an hour and you part-time, okay, if you make $12 an hour, right, and you full-time, like you get 40 hours a week, maybe a car payment, you can still do your thing and live kind of comfortably, whatever the fuck, right? Boom. But if you make $20 an hour when you part-time, bro, it's like, and you get like 6 hours a day, it's like, It's not comfortable for you to do that. You ain't gonna have but like one check I used to pay rent out of. My rent went down, so I'm gonna use like half my shit to pay rent, and I'm using like other shit. Right, boom. So I have a check that I can just do whatever. I have a check I pay insurance out of, and I have the rest of my insurance on like 122. Right, boom. So I can keep that check. If I pay on the car, now I got 2 checks that get fucked over. Now I get 2 checks where most of them is going to something. It's like, do you want to ride? Do you want to be able to drive a fucking... Do you want to be able to drive a nice car? Because it ain't got to be a new car to be a nice car. I'm sure it's nice 2016s and shit. Do you want to be able to drive? Do you want to drive? Do you want to have to... I get 2 checks when I get paid bi-weekly. Do you want to have to spend most of both your checks to drive a nice vehicle? And my answer... Man, she look good as fuck. My answer is no. It is no. I'm thinking about doing it. Cause I do get kind of tired of this little sharing thing. I'm thinking about doing it. You know, I wish I would have just got a fucking old car when I had my fucking unemployment and just spent... I could have spent $5,000-$6,000 on a little old car and put some future work into it. I had the money. You know, I could have did that, but you know, the shit's risky. I had money for car repairs all day because you know you're gonna have car repair. Of course, if you go out there now today, it's 2021, and you get a fucking 2005 or 6, you're gonna expect needed car repairs. But I kind of wish I would have just fucking did that. You know, like, I was in the moment, I fucked that money up, man. It was a lot of money I fucked up with that unemployment. You know, that shit might not ever happen. I might never get that kind of money again. But, you know, I can make moves, dog. And I can make moves and be stacks on deck. So, if I really wanted it, I go get it. I make a motherfucking way. What do they say? If you ain't doing the shit you gotta do to get it, you must don't really want it. But that's complacency, you know. Some women don't like when you're complacent once you go do your motherfucking thing, man. So the answer is no. I'm considering it. I feel like it's a financial suicide. I see people that do it and they doing good. I see people that do it fine, but they gotta have 2 jobs. I think too, if your lifestyle make you have to have 2 jobs, I think it's like, if your lifestyle make you have to have 2 jobs, I think you're doing too much. I think you're doing too much, and I think you got too much shit you got to pay for. I don't think nobody should have to have 2 jobs, like, you know. But I want to be considerate of people who, they might stay at a real nice house, a nice apartment, and they love it, and they want to be able to pay for it, and they'll do whatever to do, 2 jobs, whatever, boom, 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 they do that, okay, boom, boom, boom. Okay. That's cool, but just because you got 2 jobs because you got a car payment and you didn't want to get an old vehicle, it's like you're doing too much, you know. You just got too much shit you got to pay for. Sometimes you spread your bank account out too motherfucking thin, man. You know, you spread it out too thin. They said you can spread yourself thin, you know, with doing too much for family, for friends and shit and everything. You know, I just don't want to do, you know, and like I said, my job, I'm a cook in the kitchen. The people I work with take breaks. I barely take a break. Okay. I work with an older guy. He's older than me. He's like 9 years. He's like almost 40. You know, he take breaks, whatever. Boom, boom, I get it, whatever. But I really don't take no fucking break. I go like 8 hours solid. I don't sit down. My job is physical. It's physical work. I ain't got to tell you all the physical work that a cook does in the kitchen. It's physical work. You on your feet. It's a motherfucker. Now, they got some jobs where you can sit down most of the time or shit. Okay, I'll say this. I can't do 2 jobs like this. I can't have 2 kitchen jobs, bro. I don't give a fuck if the other one was serving. I couldn't fucking do it. It's too much. I be hurting on this fucking job. And now I make decent. People will call it decent. It's great. It's great money because I never made it. But now I make decent money now on this job, and I'm cooling, right? Some would say this money ain't shit, whatever, but you know, it is what it is. I make pretty decent money on this job. What was my point? Because I be rambling sometimes. My point was, yeah, I could do this, my job now, and have another job where I can sit down most of the time, a desk job, or you can easily have 2 desk jobs. But I knew a 60-year-old. I used to work with a 60-year-old white man who worked 2 kitchen jobs. He worked 2 kitchen jobs, and he said he barely gets to sleep because he would do night shifts at the hotel I work at. Right? He'll do like 4 to 10 at the motherfucking hotel I work at, and he'll get up in the morning and have to be at the motherfucking Westlake at 5 to whatever. So he's doing turnarounds and ain't really getting no sleep. You know, and not getting very good sleep. And I'm like, damn, man, he like 60-something. Like, I feel like at 60-something, you really shouldn't have to do that, man. But the way I'm living, I have to do that because I'm not saving money. Which I'm about to start fucking saving money because shit. Because, you know, they say your Social Security, they can check. You can't even spend that shit when you get old. They don't give you that shit when you get old. What I heard, they don't give you your Social Security. You know? So, this video long, but I gotta get it out my fucking chest. The whole thing off my motherfucking chest. And I'm gonna post this shit as soon as I get home, dog. This shit don't get fucking deleted by accident, man. So, what was I saying? I just forgot my point. I just forgot my whole fucking shindig, dog. Like, but I got monkey brain. I'm thinking about Shorty I hung with last night. Shorty was cool, man. Shorty was dope. Thank you for coming out and chilling with your boy. Thank you. Straight up gangsters, gangster grills. So, yeah. But if my moms want to have her shit to herself or whatever, boom, bam, boom. And she want to have her shit to herself, want me to have my own shit. And she also want me to have my own shit because I think she knows I'ma love it. I think she know I'ma love having my own shit, everything, boom, 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 boom. So, I want to get out of the way for her, man, but them payment shit, I'm scared of debt. And I know she'll help me out with this shit because she helped me. We help each other any fucking way. We like this. We like tight neck, tight grip. I know if I needed that payment money, she'll break bread with your boy. Because she know I pay the shit back. I pay money back, dog. Sometimes I owe her, sometimes she owed me. So I have my tag team with me in this whole shit. thick older woman coming out of the Macy's. I like older women. I'm scared of motherfucking death. I'm scared I'm gonna start paying on that bitch, and something's gonna happen where I can't pay, and they gonna come take that motherfucker. You know, somebody in my family. I'm not gonna give it. I probably said it in one of the other fucking videos. I know somebody that got 2 cars repossessed, and his wife got money. She got a lot of money. I ain't gonna say too much. She got a very high paying job. Okay, she's an RN, and she let them take his fucking car, and she could have saved the car. Like, you a damn RN, and you was in the military. Like, you got money out there. You got buku cheese. You got crazy bread. You got Gouda cheese. You got Gouda cheese. But I don't like Gouda. Gouda is nasty to me. You got Swiss cheese, that good cheese. You got pepper jack cheese. Shorty, you got pepper jack cheese, that good shit. Good spicy cheese. You feel me? You got good hella cheese. So, you know, you could have boom, boom, boom. But I just feel like putting yourself in a position. I like having room for error. And when you pay on a car, you don't have no room for error. You better keep it together. You don't have any room for error. Sometimes you might say, I want to cuss out my boss and quit. You know. If you pay on the car, you gotta pay that fucking pay. You better not cuss his ass. You better get that motherfucking money. You gotta stay. Now I know, I know somebody who pay on the car and they quit their motherfucking job. They got 2 jobs. They quit their motherfucking job last night, and she could do that because she got bread. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's her situation. She been stacking bread for a long time now. For a long motherfucking time now. If I start stacking bread now, until I get her age, I have 17 years to stack bread. You know, so. But I like to give myself room for error, but you know, some people say, well, it'll keep you on your toes. Because you'll know you can't fuck up, and you'll stay on your toes. You'll always make sure that you'll be good, because when you can't fuck up, you make sure you don't. No, some shit out of your control, bruh. Some shit out of your control. Like, I can't get a job right now. Like, I'm just saying, I got a job. Let's say I can't get a job right now. The 10 places I applied to are not calling back. My payment is due. It's been 2 months. My payment is due. It's gonna be a thing. They come to get my shit and they're not calling back. Like, bro, ain't nothing you can do about that, bro. And your family ain't got the money. And your pops won't give you the bread because he doesn't love you like you want him to. You know, it's just, you fucked. You fucked on so many levels. I'm a real nigga. I pay back whatever. I'm a real nigga. I don't do that bullshit, man. If you help out, I'm a real motherfucking nigga, man. That's what I was trying to tell you. That's what I would tell Pop. I'm a real nigga, man. I pay shit back, dog. For real, dog. Don't ever get it motherfucking twisted. If I can't pay you back, I'll do some work for you. And work the money back. I'll be the slave you want me to be. So, fuck it. But I like to be able to have some room for error. Like, if I would have got that old car, that's another thing, right? I'm gonna get into that. I'm gonna get into this first. I'm gonna say this. Like I said, okay, this is why when you pay on a car, it costs more than a motherfucking car. You get old. Okay, when you pay on a car, let's say it's an old car. Like my brother, he paying $400 a month. Let's say it's an old car, right? Let's say it's an old car. Let's not even count the insurance right now. But we gotta count the insurance. Let's say you a 25-year-old man. I'm not 25. Let's say you're a 25-year-old man. Okay. You gotta pay your payment 12 months. 12 months. No matter what, you gotta pay that shit 12 months. Okay. Don't cut off, phone. Don't cut off, man. I'm getting into this shit. You gotta pay your payment 12 months. You got your car payment. You got your insurance. Now I pay your insurance every month now. It stacks up, whatever. Okay. You got your car payment, you got your insurance. You got to have full coverage on a new car. So let's say your insurance as a young man is like $130, all right? Boom. You got to pay full coverage. Full coverage, we're going to take your insurance up to like $200 at least a month. Maybe more than that. $200. I think somebody I know paying $300 for the insurance. Let's be nice. Which car dealerships ain't gonna be nice to you. They're gonna be paying on car. They're gonna be motherfucking nice. But let's say they being nice. Let's say your full coverage is $200s. You paying $400 a month. Really, you got to add all the money up. So I look at that. Insurance is a payment. Insurance is an insurance payment. I pay $122 a month for my insurance payment, which doesn't hurt me, right? So your $400 plus your $600, that's $600 a month. And I can't do the calculator now because I'm on the motherfucking thing. I can do a little mental math. That's $600 for 12 months, guaranteed. That's money you got to put out. That's guaranteed what you got to put out. Okay, let's say you get an old car. Let's say you get a 2004 motherfucking, a 2004, I don't want to say Toyota. Toyotas had recall. Let's say you get a 2004 motherfucker. Let's say Honda. Fucking Honda. I don't know. Fucking Honda, Saturn, whatever the fuck. Let's say you get a 2004 fucking Honda. Right? Okay, you bought the Honda. Let's not even say it had, okay, it got window, 2 of the windows don't fucking roll all the way up. And the fucking AC don't work. And, and the fucking, I don't fucking know. The AC don't work and the windows don't roll up and you got fucked up. Your 2 back turning signals don't motherfucking work, okay? You can take care of them expenses with one check, bro. You can take care of that shit with one check. If you making decent money, like if you making like over $10 an hour or something, like you can fix that with decent money. You know what I'm saying? Like boom, boom, boom. And I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say this. I don't give a fuck how raggedy your motherfucking car is, dog. You're never gonna have to put money in your car every month. You will never have to put money in your motherfucking car every fucking month in your old car. Now, let's flip it reverse. Let's go back to the payment. You putting $600 of money into this motherfucker. And if we say $600 a month, 600 times 12, which I could do, because I could do the 12 timetables, and 12 times 6 is 72. 12 times 6 is 72. That's $7,200 every month you put into your car. If you put $7,200 into your old fucking car, I think your fucking car be doing damn good. $7,200, you'll be good, bro. With $7,200 in your old car, you can put a motor in your fucking old car. Motors cost $1,000. A motor might cost you $3,000, $4,000. You can put a motor in your car and have $3,000 left to put that into other shit. I don't give a fuck if your starter fuck up. I don't give a fuck if your alternator fuck up. This is big issues. This is big shit. Alternator, starter. This is big shit. Power steering. I don't give a fuck. You got the money, dog. You can fix that motherfucker. Like, you're good. You can even put a paint job on that bitch. You can pay for any repairs with the money you pay every year to pay on this motherfucking car. You can fix up your old car. And guess what? When you pay that motherfucking money, dog, when you put that $7,200 into your motherfucking car, dog, you probably will not have to pay. You probably would not have to put money into that motherfucking car no more. You riding around in a car with a new motor in it. You good. You good. You don't gotta put shit into that fucking car no more. And if you do, let's say by the unlucky chance you do run into some more problems. It might be like once a year or some shit. Cause you done put a motor in this motherfucker. I ain't saying get caught where you gotta put a motor in them. But I'm saying, the money you spend on fixing up on car repairs on a new car does not amount to them fucking payments. You know? So if it works, if you want to drive some fly shit that bad, I ain't saying it's bad. If you want to drive some fly shit that bad, that you'll pay all that and do all that, do your thing, man. You pay it, it's yours, boom, boom, boom. But I just see the big picture. I like to tell the motherfuckers now, like, you ain't always gotta have the new shit, the new fly shit. I didn't want a digital dash. They got old car with digital dashes. I know somebody now with digital dash in their motherfucking car. And, you know, and their car is years old. So, if I ever did pay on a fucking car, I don't think I ever would, it would be probably a old car. And I would have to have money to put down and shrink my payments to fucking small. Like, if I can get payments like down to $200 a month and do the little insurance thing, I'll probably do it. The little insurance, full cover insurance. I would probably only have to pay like $300 for payment and insurance. So the payment have to be little, or maybe $400 for the whole thing. But $600, hell nah. $400 payment and to a non-insurance, hell nah, man. But that's my whole thing. It ain't about shitting on nobody paying on a motherfucking car. You doing good, you doing shit better, you doing better than me, man. Like, but the pressure you under, and I hate pressure. I have pressure on the line at work when I gotta make when it's 10 omelets on the motherfucking when somebody it's 10 omelet orders up when you got to get them done. I have pressure at work as it is. I don't want pressure in life. You know, I have pressure to talk to females. I have pressure to have good first dates. I have pressure to get, you know, I already got enough fucking pressure. Would I like to drive the newest, flyest 2021 fly shit, boom? Yeah, will I still might end up doing it? Maybe I will. But it'll be like a forced thing. It'll be like, mom got on my nerves so bad I just had to do it. You know. I would have to get like a lot of money to fucking just put down. Which I had that. I had that kind of money to put down on something. But when you put down, you still got a constant payment. So that's my thing with car payments. I ain't feeling the shit. But Tony, people gotta do shit. People pay car payments they don't want to pay. It's life. You gotta do shit. People don't want to pay motherfucking mortgage. People don't want to pay the motherfucking light bill, phone bill. You don't want to pay your fucking rent today. You don't want to pay your fucking rent today. But you have to go pay it. But that was my thing. I'm already paying most of my fucking checks. Now it's half because it went down, but I was paying most of my fucking checks. Most of my life, I've paid most of one check per month in rent. And to have another check taking most of my fucking money, to have something else taking most of my money on the other shit, it's just, But I will say, you don't get to enjoy your rent. When you ride around in that car, you're going to enjoy it. You don't get to enjoy your rent. Well, you got somewhere to stay. But it ain't, I stay in the hood, it ain't glamorous at all. I stay in the motherfucking hood, dog. I'm just keeping a roof over my fucking head. That's all I'm fucking doing, keeping a roof over my motherfucking head. It ain't like it's glamorous or nothing. But you got a choice. Spend all this money paying on this new vehicle. Or shit, if you like me, it'll be stressful to pay. Most of the money still if you pay on the old vehicle. Okay? So I'm gonna say spend most of your money paying on any vehicle. Or just get an old vehicle and put money in that motherfucker. Probably have to put half. Push kind of shove, if your vehicle just turned out just fucked up and won't even crank, you would only have to put half of that $7,200 into that car. If push kind of motherfucking shove, dog. And push won't come to shove because go to YouTube on how to pick a used car, what to look out for. If the car don't idle right, it's a fucked up car. If the car leaking oil, don't buy the fucking car. If you don't test drive it, don't buy it. If the car been wrecked, you probably shouldn't buy it. If you see dents on the car, you probably shouldn't buy it. If doors don't open properly, you probably shouldn't buy it. And I just know this shit because I watch Scotty Kilmer channel on mechanics and shit. I just know certain shit. So me buying a fucked up used car is probably unlikely anymore. I did it before. I bought a fucking $500 Volvo. The shit wouldn't even crank, bro. And some niggas bought $500 Volvos and that shit like, and it's fine. I bought a $500 Volvo. That bitch, we didn't even test drive it. They bought that bitch here. It didn't even crank. And my aunties give me $500 out of income tax and shit every year. And I spent that shit on that shit. It was fucking bullshit, man. For real, dog. Man, I resent that shit, man. But I've been through my trial and tribulation. Yeah, you're just not going to spend that kind of money you spend on payments on that car. But another thing, though. No matter how much money you put in that car, it ain't going to never be the new 2021 thing. It ain't gonna be that. I say to that, I don't care. Fuck it. The money you put into your 2015 Lexus that you bought used is you're never gonna be able to, I don't care how much money you put, you're never gonna transform it into the 2021 Lexus, bro. I don't care how many paint jobs you put on it. I don't care how much money you put into it, how much you do. You're never going to turn your 2015 Lexus to the new 2021. So you're kind of going to always grovel at the new 2021. But fuck it. You're saving a lot of money. You know, and I say I don't care. You know what you're doing, bro. Like, but I'm not going to say that I'm not going to go talk to them and see what I can get. I'm unlikely to pay on the vehicle, but it's likely I will go speak with them and see what they would do for me.
Sorry.
It's likely I will go talk to them and see. And it's likely they'll tell me something that I just like. They'll be like, okay, we'll We'll take it down for you. We'll take it down. And we'll do, it's likely I could get that. I might go in there, they might give me such a good deal, I might just be paying on the car. And like I said, everything ain't set in stone. This don't mean I won't pay on one. But right now I'm against the shit. I'm against it. Right now I'm against it, and I can't see me ever being with it. I might just do it because I want to just let moms do her own thing. I might just do it for that reason. But would I get myself in debt so she could do her own thing? Hell no. You know, but if I might just do it because she said she'll help me out if it goes to hell. Yeah. And I ain't gonna mention what she said about the Vols. I ain't gonna even mention that shit. I might just do it because I'm like, shit, I got me going against this shit and I got her to help me out with this shit. And if I gotta pay a whole car payment back, I fucking will. You know I will, right? So that's the whole shit. And the last video I did was it was 30 minutes long. It was like 35 minutes long. I gotta learn how to cut this shit shorter. Nobody gonna listen to me for a fucking hour. So I gotta learn how to cut this shit shorter. But it is what it is. I'm at the motherfucking mall right now, dog. Can't see it. I'm at the mall. You know I'm at the mall, bro. That's Barnes and Nobles right there. I don't read books. I hope to hang with Shorty again. Shorty cool, man. Yeah. Yeah, straight up. Gangster style. It's that gangster loving. But Shorty, I rock with Shorty. I hung with last night. But Shorty, you don't know my name. And I swear, baby. I be like, woo, woo, woo. She don't know my name. Hey, forget I said that shit, man. Hey, but I got one question. Will she ever know? You know, but look. I just put a lot of knowledge in your brain cells. So much. I just put so much knowledge in your brains that your head probably exploded. Your guts is probably everywhere. Your brain matter probably. I showed so much knowledge in your brain that your head is probably exploded right now. You probably had to pick up your brain pieces and shit and put it back. Tony exploded my brain. But I'll drop the knowledge atomic bomb on your dome. It disintegrated you, son. So that's what it is, man. Be a knowledge god. You can't make YouTube videos about shit if you don't got knowledge. And if you don't got experience, dog. If you ain't talked to the right people. I think I'm finna go ahead and eat me some motherfucking Chick-fil-A nuggets. Straight up. Chick-fil-A nuggets.